Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where in the world you are. I'm Rose Smith and I'm here, dear awesome Aquarians, with your June horoscope. Well, a lovely month it is for you too. There's a certain feeling of creativity and love and lightness in your step as you walk along in the month of June. In the southern hemisphere, we're going into winter. In the northern hemisphere, you're going into summer. So that may colour a little bit of what I say, depending where you are. Okay, on the 3rd of the month, we have the new moon, which brings new beginnings in your 5th house of leisure and pleasure. So you'll be thinking more about getting your own heart's desires met during the month of June. You could be socialising more. It's about having fun. It's about bringing up that childlike spirit within and going out and just having a good time. There's a certain flirtatiousness you may be feeling, and this sort of lightness in your being will attract admirers, no doubt. So if that's what you're looking for, someone new, you may well find it. So June, you could start a new, and I say relationship, but it's like young love. It's not like, that you've been together forever type of thing. It's like you just meet somebody and you click, and there's a certain youthful vitality in that. If you are in a committed relationship, this youthful vitality still helps. I mean, we can all do with that, can't we? No, I certainly can. Okay, the 5th sees Mercury joining Mars in your 6th house of everyday routine and work and well-being and health. Okay, so you might be feeling particularly motivated to make some changes. So regarding your health and well-being, you could start a detox program. You could start to eat different things, more healthier foods. Start moving more, not necessarily exercise. It's just about well-being rather than exercising, to the point of pain type of situation, okay? Also, likewise, in your everyday routine or what you do for work, it's like things that you do out of habit or things that you do rote fashion that you just automatically do. I'm not talking about really sort of abstract concepts or things that you have to think a lot about. This is just your routine on a daily basis. So, but you'll be motivated to get more done. You could get stuff done around the house, like maybe cleaning windows or cleaning out cupboards or things like that, they're the sort of jobs that you don't do very often, but you feel good when you do them. Clean out the fridge, clean out the pantry, and just lighten your load in life generally. The 9th sees Venus going into your 5th house of leisure and pleasure that I was just talking about, and it's moving from the home and family. So your focus goes from other people in your family or in your home more onto what you're doing and how you're feeling at a deep level. So that's on the 9th, okay. And Venus brings a really beautiful, harmonious sort of energy. You could be feeling more content within yourself. And in any event, that will certainly affect your family and those people around you because they'll just notice that you're in a better mood. The 17th sees the full moon going into your 11th house of friends and groups, and Jupiter's already in there. So you may have noticed this year that you could be developing new friends, joining groups, starting up groups, either in face-to-face, in person, or online. It doesn't really matter. But with the full moon there's changes. So it could be that you get out of some groups and you get into other groups that are better suited to your heart's desires rather than, just going along because you think you should, because sometimes we do that. We keep persevering with something even though we know it's not quite right. So it could be sort of make or break in June, where you decide, well, this one suits me and this one doesn't. And same with friends, actually. But Jupiter is there, so that kind of hints that it's likely to be an expansion in your social circle rather than a decrease. If you let go of some friends, there'll certainly be a lot of friends there and new acquaintances, that you can go on with. Excuse me, still got the flu, getting over it. 22nd sees the sun go into your 6th house of everyday routine and work and health. So again, that gives you more awareness, more insight, more wisdom, and you're feeling happier overall. Okay, the sun is all about brightness, and it's in your everyday routine and also in your health and well-being. So if you've had some niggly sort of health problems, you may find that you get better and you're feeling much better in June. That's from the 22nd. The 27th sees Mercury move into your 7th house of committed relationships. So these are the relationships that are serious ones. They're not sort of people that you've just met or, casual relationships. These are, important relationships. So if you're only in a casual thing, you might find that it goes deeper. Or if you're in a serious relationship, you might find also that it goes deeper. There could be talk of getting married, buying a house, having a baby, or renewal of vows if you're married, a recommitment to each other. And there's talk about it. With Mercury, it's all about messages going back and forward, okay, the planet of the messenger planet, so to speak. Alrighty, let me have a look now, dear awesome Aquarius, psychically what I can see for you. Yes, so when I close my eyes, it's like I'm on an ocean, but it's been dark, and darkness usually means something hidden, something unknown, perhaps a feeling of insecurity or, sort of uncomfortable feeling. And it's like my little boat is going along, and there's like a feeling of death actually in the background. Something has died, and that's all part of life. Something dies so that something else can start. And right in front of me, I'm at this point where it's going from the dark into the light, almost like the sun coming up in the morning, the sun rising. And my little boat's going into the light. And then I feel that June will bring the light to many people, and you'll start to see things that you didn't see before, like the veils from your eyes have suddenly been lifted because you're in the dark and you just couldn't see properly. But going into the light, it's like a brand new world, and you can continue on your journey and you feel safer. And, it's a calm journey during June for many of us. Okay, so let's have a look at the tarot cards. And I'm going to pick a card for you, awesome Aquarius, for the month of June 2019. I can see when I close my eyes, even concentrating on the cards, I can see the chains around people's wrists just falling off. So the chains that bind are being dropped, and as freedom in that. Okay, and looking for a card for Aquarius for June 2019. And we come up with this one, which is beautiful, and it's the world. Okay, the world is your oyster, awesome Aquarius, in the month of June. Things get better, and it's like you're in connection more with your spirit and your soul flowing down through your body, through your crown chakra, right through into your heart. And so that energy is enlivening you. Now, see this lovely lady here, wrapped in gold, who's like an angel. See, she's got 1 foot on the earth, 1 foot in spirit and 1 foot on the earth. And that's about being grounded in practical reality. So when I'm talking about all these things, I guess what's really important to bear in mind is that it's super important to make all of this real, okay, to make it practical, to be grounded, not to go off with the fairies into La La Land, even if you live in Los Angeles. But, you bring it down to earth and make your heart's desires and what you want to do in life, make it real, okay? And in June, you can accomplish a lot. You can take action steps and get things how you want them. And that's what this lady's doing. Let me have a look. She's got something in her hand, which is like a staff. Actually, she's got in both hands, she's got, it looks like a staff. I'm reminded of the Bible, and I think, I'm not sure if it was Moses or Abraham, who tapped the ground and with the staff, and the water come up and flowed out of the ground. Okay, this beautiful clean water. See, she's got that happening too. You can tap the ground, and water's about life-giving energy, okay? That life-giving chi energy that flows through every cell in your body and makes you feel more alive. So if you're having a health issue, you may find that you feel a little bit better, a little bit more vital, and, you know, you can really get a lot accomplished in the month of June. Okay, thank you so much for listening in today, awesome Aquarius. I would appreciate a like on this video. That'd be really cool. If you want to leave a comment, I'll try to definitely get back and answer your comments. And also, please subscribe to my channel, because I'm getting my channel up and running now. It's been on here for 12 years. So I just thought I'd really put a lot into it and get it going. So I'd appreciate your help with that. But in the meantime, have a wonderful month in the month of June, and I shall see you next time. Okay, bye for now.